Even before the London NATO summit began, Turkey's president was proving somewhat contrary, this time warning he'd block a plan to defend the Baltic states from Russian aggression.
If our friends at NATO do not recognize us terrorist organizations, those against whom we carry out the fight against terrorism, then excuse me, we will stand against any that will be taken there.
It's not the first time Turkey's seemingly acted at odds with the military alliance's aims. Ankara has already purchased a S-400 air defense missile system from NATO rival Russia. And more recently, it's invaded northeastern Syria. This in a bid to create a buffer zone along its southern border to resettle Syrian refugees and to expel the Kurdish YPG militia, which it sees as a terrorist group. Turkey's offensive has divided NATO. It was given the green light by the U.S. after it withdrew its troops from the region, but other members like France have opposed the operation as it targets Kurdish militias that have fought in the international coalition against the Islamic State group.
We are against all those who lead terrorist attacks. We are concerned about the security of Turkish territory, but we don't want to mix everything together, in particular who fought against the Islamic State group, and we know how to distinguish from one group to the other.
Whether or not the military alliance supports Turkey may now be less important to Ankara than before, since it seems to have other options as to where else it could turn.
Stay tuned here to France 24 on our continuing coverage of that NATO summit that's on now in London. You can see there those latest pictures of that big family photo they always like to take at those summits with all the world leaders standing by ahead of what are going to be some very tense discussions there today.